Hey, I'm Justin.
Hey, I'm Brennan.
Today we will be teaching you how to graph inequalities.
Inequalities are a part of algebra that are used to compare numbers using their differences. To solve an inequality, you first need to understand the symbols. The first symbol is the less than symbol. This symbol indicates that the numbers to the left of the symbol are less than the numbers to the right of the symbol. However, the more than symbol is the opposite of the less than symbol. Any numbers to the left of the symbol are more than the numbers to the right of the symbol. You can think of it as alligators wanting to eat the numbers larger than it, and the alligator's mouths are facing towards the numbers that are larger so it can kind of eat it. The other two, less than or equal to, and more than or equal to, are described in the next slide. Then there are graphing arrows. The closed arrow means less than and greater than. The open arrow means less than or equal to and more than or equal to. So let's start off with reviewing the less than and more than symbols when our point is 3. When our point is 3, any number more than 3 would use the more than symbol in an equation. And of course, any number less than 3 would obviously use the less than symbol in an equation. However, the less than symbol or equal to and the more than or equal to symbols in this equation involve -3 and the numbers before or after the number. So less than or equal to is -3 and any number before it. The opposite applies to the more than or equal to symbol.
How do you solve an inequality? Solving inequalities are very easy. They are solved exactly in the way of one-step equations, that is, of first adding all like terms. Once you have added all like terms, you must subtract a number, or add a number if it is negative, from both sides. However, if it is a multi-step equation, you must subtract or add like terms to or from both sides. If you do both of these steps successfully, you will end up with only a variable on one side and only a number on the other side. You must then divide the variable and the number by the variable's coefficient. After doing so, you will have your answer. In this word problem, the equation reads as $3x plus $1.25 is less than or equal to $30, or 3x plus 1 and 25 hundredths is less than or equal to 30. First of all, we need to subtract 1 and 25 hundredths from both sides. We will then have 3x is less than or equal to 28 and 75 hundredths. Finally, we divide both sides by 3, the coefficient of x. We then have the answer 9 and 583 thousandths repeated, which we round to 9 and 58 hundredths.
Well, our equation of x in parentheses $3.60 times 6 and in parentheses plus 28 and then in parentheses $3.60 times 6 in parentheses is less than or equal to $1,500 looks complicated, but it can be understood. So let's start by getting the usual mess up out of the way. In the problem, it says the workers have already bought 28 steel bars, and it means the workers have paid for them out of the $1,500. Now that we know that, we can start solving it. $3.60 times 6x equals $21.60x. And 28 times $3.60 times 6 equals $604.8. So first subtract $604.8 from $1,500 and you'll have 895.80 cents on the right of the symbol. Then you divide $895.8 by 21.6 and you'll have x is less than or equal to 41.47 and 2 thousandths repeated as your answer. Now, on the bottom, mark on the number line a circular arrow left of the 41.4 representing that x is less than or equal to 41.4.